Hello everybody, welcome back to Nuts Nook. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a pineapple upside down cake. I am going to be in two different collabs with this. My sister over at City Girl Homestead, she's got a collab going on, and I'll tag that down below. And also, a mess called Jess is actually having a collab, so I'm going to go ahead and add that. I already have another video that I'm putting in there also, but I wanted to go ahead and put that one in there too. So I'm going to, yesterday I made a video of cutting up a pineapple, and I can link that above. And my husband grabbed a whole bunch of it to take to work. And this is how much is left. Now, that's going to be a lot of pineapple for this pineapple upside down cake, but it's going to go bad if I don't use it, so here we go. So I'm going to bring it down here, and I'm going to just go ahead and chop up everything in my 9-cup KitchenAid, and I'll show you making the cake here. So here we go. I felt so stupid the other day. I don't use this one as much as I use my 13-cup. So, of course, you know, I've got way too many food processors is what the problem is. And my husband usually takes care of the dishes, but he doesn't take care of the food processor stuff because it's just my job, you know. So he's like, I said, well, where's the whirly gig for this one? Well, I was using the other attachment box to try to go with this, and of course it doesn't work because it won't work like that. So excuse me, I have the thing here where we're just gonna go ahead and crush these pineapple here. Makes such simple work of things when you have the right stuff. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to back this up just a smidge so I have a little bit more room. I have actually, let me bring this on a little bit further. I have some of my home canned butter, and I just melted it a little bit here. I have to probably just get something kind of smashed down. I thought that was more melted than that. It seemed more melted. How's that sound? Alright. And of course this is, I don't know how much was actually in here because I used part of it yesterday. And anybody that's been watching me long enough knows that I am not too much on measuring a lot of things, just because I'm lazy. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is put that in there. Now I actually have videos where I make my own brown sugar, and like I said, this is not going to be no rhyme nor reason. I'm just going to go ahead and put some in here and spread it around a little bit, mix it in with the butter, and when I feel like it's enough, then I'll stop it pretty much. I made a pineapple upside down cake a bit ago, and I don't know for sure if it was the cake mix. I don't know what the problem was, but for me, what I could taste of it, it just really wasn't. It was very heavy. It's like a very, very, very heavy cake, and I'm like, that's not even, you know, pineapple upside down cake is usually pretty lightweight, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, and I did grease my pan, by the way, if anybody's wondering. A little bit of butter spread in with that. But this way I figure the pineapple doesn't go bad, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming over tomorrow. My brother-in-law likes pineapple upside down cake, but my sister-in-law doesn't. But my husband and I do, and well, you know, we'll have some. So worst comes to worst, if it's too much, then we will just give some to the neighbor or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. Now I've never done this before, but I didn't want to break out my KitchenAid stand mixer for the cake, so we're gonna try to do it this way, and we'll see if it works. Worst that happens is I have 2 cakes that didn't turn out right. Now I am gonna take out the one that just beat that. Oh, I should have let that go a little bit more. Oh well. Some pieces are going to have bigger chunks of pineapple in it. That's alright. It's a homemade cake. Everybody knows it. You know. It's not going to kill anybody. Might taste good being in a big chunk like that. I'm not a baker, honestly. You know, I've baked more this year than I've probably baked in my whole entire life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this aside for a minute. And I am going to, I'm not going to clean this out because obviously it's not going to hurt it being in here. But I'm going to go ahead and take this whipper attachment here, and I am going to make my own cake mix. Now, what I've seen on some people is that I've been maybe making my cakes wrong. I know, big surprise. But I am going to go ahead and do, it's going to be 1.5 cups of sugar. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and whip in the 3 eggs. So pretty much what you're doing is the sugar, and you're going to be doing the liquids together and beating that all up. And then you'll add in the flour and such. So then I'm going to go ahead and put in the half of a stick of butter. And it calls for a tablespoon of vanilla. Just going to eyeball it there. Then it asks for a half a cup of milk. Alright. And then some salt. Alright. Hopefully this cake turns out this way. Now I guess I could probably be smart and kind of like throw down the flour through the hole. I'm not that talented today. So it's going to be 2 1/4 cups of flour. So I'll go ahead and do the 1/4 cup now. And I'll take my little sugar thing here and do, I need to fill back up my flour container. 1. I mean, usually I go through flour, but I have not went through as much flour as I have this year either, so, which is pretty strange, but it is what it is. And then what I'm going to need is 3.5 teaspoons of baking soda, or baking powder, excuse me. Now, like I said yesterday, this is actually a 2 tablespoon, or teaspoon, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Put that in there. And make sure I have everything. Oh, I need 2 teaspoons of oil. I knew I was forgetting something. Usually I try to make sure I have everything out before I start the video so I'm not a bumbling fool. I guess I should have probably put the oil in with that first batch of stuff, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this on high and get this going here. From what I can see, looks very well blended. Oh, nice. Geez, you know, maybe I'll make some cake mixes in this when I go to make them. So, you bring back the cake here. Let me throw this over there in the sink. And then what I'm just going to do is take this out of here. Throw that in the sink. And then I'm just going to go ahead and spread this on the pineapple and the brown sugar and the butter. Now I'm going to cook this over there in the June. I'm going to cook it on 350. I'm assuming it's going to be closer to probably about a half an hour or so. I'm not really for sure. I will, before I get done posting this, I will let you know exactly what the time was on this. Obviously the time can vary because different people live in different states and so on. So that did a very good job. I don't know for sure if it's going to taste good, but that whipped that up very nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and go throw this over in the June for 350, and I'm thinking I'll start off with probably 25 minutes and I'll bring you back. Alright, I actually had to cook this a lot longer, and I finally think I got the inside cooked. It did actually, you know, brown the outsides a little bit, but my husband can eat that part because he likes burnt stuff. So anyways, this is the video here. Hopefully this tastes really good. Well, this was actually baking. I could actually smell it, so that is really super good because usually I can't smell things. So thank you very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful day.